What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is a look at a Titan Destroyer that I didn't even realize. Rusty did our preview on John Cena Hip Hop Hustler, which means I never really actually checked him out for myself. But last night I claimed him from the UCC. I started playing around with him, and I had noticed that some people were posting screenshots of like, oh my gosh, I hit bajillions of damage on Titan with this guy. And I was like, how's that working for us? Because, I mean, I could get that, yeah, maybe his move damage build could do a lot. I mean, it does like 120 million damage, 170 million damage, depending on what you got with it. But I'm seeing billions here. So how is that working? Well, little did I know. If you run this moveset right here, the throwback, 5 MP, yellow, deal damage 5x1 area into Snowfall, which turns everything below it into multiply of strength 8, and then it just breaks those gems, and it just breaks them. It doesn't turn them a color, so less likely to cascade. So then you got the Proto Bomb, deal damage, increase strength, your multiply by 5, and then the Attitude Adjustment, deal damage 5x1 area into Snowfall gems, which will turn yellow, and then it automatically breaks them by turning them black, which reloads your black move, so everything constantly reloads ad nauseum. So for a boss, or a Titan, I should say, build, you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and you still buff this up. You just miss the multi-gems on the second round. Or, you know, if you want to do it even smarter, you would go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, because then you get this on the biggest amount of damage. Entourage-wise, we need this. We need Kofi and Woods, but I've got to have Hogan in the first spot because he's the only one I've got hype to be able to do that. So I'm just, for now, you don't need this guy, but I'm gonna put Mello in there, just so I can have my black move loaded like I should. Usually I do the New Day. And then CM Punk, I've got him at 34k, which means I'm giving up 10% damage. And then this guy for multis go up by 3. You could also use one of the other zombies for that 60% multi-gem damage. But this is the big thing, this Snowfall plate, right? So you're going to proc, every time you proc the Snowfall plate, you make 500% gem damage. 500%. Plus, every time you do the multis, you're going to make another 100% right here. So you're getting 1,200%, or 1,100%, I should say, bonus on top of his already incredible damage, which is insane. So we're going to go up against Randy Savage here. I do have to do the parts with Hogan first. Because this isn't the day where you have the technician in slot 1, I just have to explain how you need to run it. But basically, you would run Cena in slot 1, and then you would do basically a hot tag person in slot 2. You run through your 2 rounds with your guy, and then you just go in there and put John Cena in the other spot. So my cat is freaking out. Do you hear that? Luna, what's up, baby? Yeah? Is there a squirrel outside? Yeah, there is, huh? All right, I don't have I don't have Hogan tricked out, but I do have him hype level 2, which I'm excited to see what happens with that. But I don't have any plates on him. I've got 100% strap. I just lollygagging it here. So he only hit for 300 million that time. But basically, I'm just going to try and speedrun us over to John Cena. So just in case he needs them, I'm going to swipe blacks, swipe yellows. If I can. I don't seem to have any blacks available right now here. I need my black gems. All right, there's one round of the Titan. There he does his thing. I still need black gems. Nope. All right, whatever. Keep trying to drop some, just in case. Cena should start loaded though, but realistically, why in the world is it not giving me any black gem? There we go. There's a black gem match. Just to have it. Just to have it there. Okay, there's turn 2 of the Titan. So normally you'd be doing this with John Cena, you'd be running his moves, and then once you get to this turn, so this is the third turn of the Titan, and once you get to that move, you tag out with your hot tag person, and then John not only gets that turn, but also the next turn where the buff is not cleared, because Randy's going to clear the buff off of Hogan, which he doesn't even have one on right now anyway. But he's going to clear Hogan's buff, and then John Cena is going to keep that 1,100% plus buff on top of what else he's doing, which is just insane, right? Just insane. And that Hogan, by the way, against this Savage, if you run him right, oh my gosh, it's incredible. Yes, that was a Chris Farley reference. Oh my god. All right, so the nice thing is it doesn't matter if you cascade because it just doesn't matter, right? So your yellow gems are up to 633k. We're going to leave the black for this round because actually, yeah, no, I was going to say I could move this over and keep some of those gems on there too. You could. If the yellows match, you're going to be good, right? Okay, so now you've hit for 300 million. You're at almost 1 million per, but we're going to do that one more time, and we're going to buff them. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, by golly, it's going to be incredible. Boom. Now they're going up to times 19. So this hit for 390 million, I think it was, something like that, by itself. Oh, let me see this. So the 19 times multiplied, that's for 24, almost 25 million per gem right there. And we're going to buff it another 500% that you're not going to be able to see because the action's going to happen on its own. So we'll just have to see what the damage number is, if we can even hopefully see it. But yeah, those are doing like 30 million a piece. Yeah, 766 million. So 750 million in one shot. Now, you're going to do that again, and you're going to be able to keep going and etc. But just think about that. If this were the turn where we had hot tagged in and then we got our extra turn, you would have all of that buff. So these would be doing 25 million a piece, and then you would be throwing down on top of that. So it's quite ridiculous how hard this guy hits, actually. I mean, like, surprisingly the best technician in the game. I don't know, like, he's super rare. I get it. I had to get him off the UCC myself just to have him, and I'm so glad I did. So glad I did, right? Oh my gosh. So that's 300 million. So you're essentially hitting for at least 1 billion a turn. At least 1 billion a turn. And if you could also get that hot tag going, yeah, 1.3, 1.5 billion, something like that, I would wager to guess. Just insane numbers on that. Just insane, right? Just incredible, Aldo Montoya. All right, so let's see. This one should be another 766 million. 696, something went wrong there, but still 700 million twice at least. Oh, I missed that one gem. That one gem made all of that difference. Holy cow. So we'll put this here. This will actually get all of these yellows. Boom. Again, right there. Boom. So that's the times 14. So that one should be about 300 million. Yep. 300 million almost on the nose. Speaking of my niches. Put this here. That's going to get all those yellow gems on that side. Plus the multi. Now we're going to Buffett. Warren Buffett. Because he hits for billions. Get it? Ha! All right, dad jokes. And then we hit right here. So this is our last hit. Should still be for about 700 million. So we've done at least 3 billion just off John Cena, and we didn't get to use the hot tag trick. I was actually almost 800 right there. We didn't get to use the hot tag trick where he would have hit for at least another 500 million on top of that. So yeah, boss battle destroyer right here. You had no idea. 3.5, and that's a weak hit. Like, you could do better than that, but still 3.5 billion just off this guy alone, pretty much, because this we did one shot on. So the $3 billion man right there, John Cena, the hip-hop hustler. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you've got him, oh my gosh, put the snowfall plate on him. I'm taking mine off of Ray Phoenix as soon as I can to put it on him now. That's how insane he is. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Like the video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and send this to your friend or faction mate who maybe has hip-hop hustler Cena and needs to see the $3 billion man that you can't see. I'll see you on the next one. I said the word see a lot. Bye. Existential crisis. Whoa.